Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Andy Kent Survival here. Out today just to show you a few lightweight camping stove options. It's something I've been looking into a bit lately, acquired a few new ones, got a couple of old ones. Kind of putting them to the test, showing you what's what with them and kind of the plus points and negatives to them. A few different options with a few different fuels, so let's have a look through them. So first up, let's look at a stove I've used a bit already on the channel. We've got here, I can get it out, the pocket stove, and this is by Bushcraft Essentials. This is a Bushbox, and so you can see how flat it packs. This is something extra I'll go into in a second. So that's a pretty flat and small thing to pack, very light. I'll put the weight on the screen. And if I just get that together, I'll show you. So that's the Bushbox together there. Still very lightweight. The trivet is in place, and you've got 3 notches there in which to put the grate on the bottom. Handy little stove. I bought it personally to use with my spirit burner. This one's an Esbit one. It's a little bit bigger than a Trangia one, but it still fits fine. I'll show you that. So that fits in there just perfectly, basically. I'd probably have the tray on the bottom there on the bottom setting, just to get a little more distance between the burner itself and a cup. And there's just your standard GSI cup on top there, nice and secure. It's got these little indents on the edges here, so it's not going to roll off. I'm not on a flat ground here, to be honest. Another way you would have seen me use this on the channel is with kitty litter, the wooden type. Burns quite well in there, and that's why I've added these to my kit. So I've just got a little piece pops in the bottom, and that stops anything falling through the holes, and another piece just goes on the front because you don't need to feed it while it's burning. That stops anything going out the hole there, the access. Of course, this one's quite versatile. You can put your twigs in there, and while it's going, you can feed in through the front, like with most fire stoves. And it's pretty versatile. I'm finding it very good. The build quality is great. Yeah, I love it. You see, it's had some use already, and yeah, I'd recommend it for any of them uses, really. Obviously, you're going to be feeding it a lot if you're using fire, as you've probably seen me do on the channel before, but it's a great little stove. Next up, we've got one of these tiny gas stoves. You can get these in titanium as well, so they're extra light, and they just fold out, spin around like so. And they'll attach to a gas bottle. And if you're looking to go lightweight, you can get one of the smaller gas bottles. Just fits inside of a cup. So that whole system will fit inside of your cup, and that will just screw on there. And there you go. Got your stove set up, nice and quick, and your cup will go on the top there if you're on a flat surface. So I'll put the weight and model of this one on, but there's lots of these about. Next up, we've got the new stove from Polymath products. To be honest, I've not used this one yet. Got your instructions there as well. So you've got this small tin. It's not a screw top, just like that. And you've got like your insulation type stuff in there, your wick, whatever you want to call it. It's going to absorb your spirits. And the lid you can use for hexamine as well. So you've got two fuel types there. And it comes with this handy windshield. So you can set that up pretty quickly. And then you've got your pot stand, which your stove can go on, and that's going to take your cup. So again, another nice little lightweight stove there. I'm going to give it a go in a moment and see how it burns. Got here another Bushcraft Essentials Bushbox. This one's their EDC stove. So it's very similar to their larger models, but as you can see, it is absolutely tiny. This again is a multi-fuel stove. I'll just get that together. There we have it. Tiny little stove. So for me, I'm not going to fit a spirit burner in here, but it will be good as a hexi burner. You can fit your fuel tab in here, and you could even use it with a tea light candle or with wood as well. So this is a very lightweight option, and you wouldn't want to use it for much more than getting a boil on for a brew really, but it's fantastically made. It's quite thick gauge steel there, but still very light. Yeah, it's quite a cool little stove. I've also seen people with these, just to make sure this is down tight, put some wire around underneath and around the other side to stop that from kind of falling off, which it might do if you're moving a pan around on it. Here we've got another Esbit offering, and this is a tiny little emergency stove really. I know Tom from Tom Outdoors carries one of these for emergencies. So these little legs, they just pull out into kind of a pyramid formation, like so. Perfectly fit an Esbit hexamine tablet in there, and then your cup's going to go on there. It holds it quite well. So yeah, mini titanium Esbit one there, so we'll give that a go as well. Last up here, we're going to look at a little lightweight option that I've got from China. Got a titanium stove here. I think this one was by Lixada, can't remember. Oh yeah, there you go. Again, I've not used this one yet, so we're going to try it today. And I've got two different windshields. Got a kind of half-size one, very similar to the Polymath one. Or you've got the full-size version, which, as you can see, I've used a few times on the channel before. So both are going to be absolutely fine. This is going to be more than enough. The big one's probably more suited to a gas stove. So let's get these set up. So we've got all our stoves set up here. We'll start off at the end. This is our Chinese Lixada burning with the methylated spirits, denatured alcohol, whatever you want to use. That's still yet to bloom, I've only just lit them really. Next up is the gas stove there going away. Nice and dependable. The only problem being if you take it to colder weathers and you can't get it lit. Next one over here is our Esbit, or Trangia if you prefer, in our pocket stove Bushbox. Tried and tested by me, very good multi-fuel stove. Here we have the EDC going away with a hexamine tablet in there. You could see how you could easily get a boil on there, so good for hot drinks and dehydrated meals. Here's our Polymath product stove. Burning away pretty well. You don't have to wait for this one to bloom in the same way as you do like a Trangia or an Esbit. It's just fully open there with the wicking material exposed. You can see how that would be a handy little stove. Packs away well and comes with the windshield also. And on the end here we have our titanium Esbit. Very minimalist, very simple. Again, you're not going to want to be doing too much cooking on this, though it would be possible. Yeah, a good little emergency stove to have as a backup, just like I said, like Tom does from Tom Outdoors, always on you, you're not going to even notice it there. That and a couple of tablets. Coming back down here, we can see that the Lixada stove has kind of properly bloomed now, so that's got a proper flame coming out the holes and everything. Main problem with this is you're going to really be wanting to wait for it to run out of fuel, so you're going to need to know how much you need to measure out for what purpose you're using it for, because it doesn't come with a lid, it's not got a thread on there to screw a lid on or anything. And the same thing really goes for the Polymath products one as well. You're going to want to know how much you want to use. I think they say 60 millilitres to get, I think it's like 500, 750 mils of water boiling. So as long as you play around with it, you're going to get an efficient stove. Well, I hope you found it useful looking at a few of my stoves. These are lightweight options that I'd take on kind of hike camps and things like that when weight really is an issue and you're backpacking for, you know, more than a day, long distances. Sorry, they're still going off next to me here, so it's a bit hot. They've all got their place, and I'm going to try them out a bit more and show them on the channel more and sort of tell you my experiences as we go along. But if I'm completely honest, I think I'm going to stick with the Bushbox pocket stove. It's multi-fuel, it's small, light, flat, it goes with my Esbit burner, it does the kitty litter fuel well, and when I've run out of that I've used it as a stick burner, and that's worked well as well, although it's a little bit of work feeding it, but you know, we're talking about a couple of days and a lot of hiking, so you don't want to be cooking big meals and stuff anyway. Yeah, so I think that is my favourite of all of them. The others all have their merits, and I'm going to be trialling them a bit more. The Polymath does have some plus points as well, so definitely going to be taking that on a couple of camps and showing you. Yeah, so you know, what works for you is always going to be different, but there's a few options for you. I'll stick some links below in the description if you want to check any of these out. None of them are bad stoves. Some may be more suited to emergencies and things like that, but yeah, they all serve a good purpose, and we're all stoveaholics, aren't we? So it's good having options. Right, I'll stick some more videos up for you to have a look at if you want to, but until next time, thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.